Cleopatra then, Philopator? The name echoes through millennia, a queen shrouded in mystery and controversy. Was she a cunning seductress as portrayed by her enemies, or a shrewd ruler, a victim of Roman propaganda? History whispers her name, a tale of power, passion, and ultimately, tragedy. Cleopatra's story is not just about a queen's reign. It's a glimpse into a pivotal moment in history, a time when the Roman Republic was transforming into an empire. And at the heart of this turbulent era stood Cleopatra, the last pharaoh of Egypt. Her story is a reminder that power often comes at a steep price, and that history is written by the victors. Born into the Ptolemaic dynasty, Cleopatra inherited a kingdom in turmoil. Internal strife, economic instability, and a looming Roman threat cast a shadow over her ascension to the throne. At just 18 years old, she became co-ruler with her younger brother, Ptolemy XIII. But this was no ordinary partnership. It was a deadly dance of ambition and betrayal. Cleopatra's intelligence and charisma made her a formidable ruler. She quickly learned the art of courtly intrigue. She understood the importance of alliances, but Ptolemy XIII, influenced by his advisors, saw Cleopatra as a threat. A power struggle erupted, forcing Cleopatra to flee to Rome. Cleopatra's exile proved to be a turning point in her life and the history of Egypt. Stripped of her throne and power, she found herself in a dire situation, but Cleopatra was not one to give up easily. Her mind was always working, always plotting her return to power. She sought the support of Julius Caesar, the most powerful man in Rome, knowing that his influence could change her fate. Cleopatra's intelligence and charisma were her greatest weapons, and she used them to full effect. Legend has it that Cleopatra, rolled up in a carpet, was smuggled into Caesar's presence. This dramatic entrance was not just a tale of daring, but a calculated move to capture Caesar's attention and sympathy. Whether true or embellished, the story highlights her audacity and cunning. Cleopatra knew that to win Caesar's support she had to make a memorable impression, and she succeeded brilliantly. Caesar, captivated by Cleopatra's intellect and charm, agreed to help her reclaim her throne. Their conversations were filled with strategic discussions and mutual admiration, laying the foundation for a powerful alliance. Their alliance, both political and romantic, led to the birth of their son, Caesarion. This child symbolized the union of two great powers and the hope for a new era of prosperity. With Caesar's legions at her back, Cleopatra returned to Egypt, defeated her rivals and consolidated her power. Her return was not just a personal victory, but a significant moment in Egyptian history. But their victory was short-lived. The political landscape was ever-changing, and new challenges were on the horizon. Caesar's assassination in 44 BC plunged Rome into chaos. The power vacuum left by his death created turmoil and uncertainty, affecting not just Rome but also Cleopatra's position. Cleopatra once again found herself in a precarious position. The loss of her powerful ally meant she had to navigate the treacherous waters of politics alone, relying on her wit and resilience to survive. Cleopatra was not a ruler to be underestimated. She understood that maintaining power in the ancient world required ruthlessness. She eliminated her enemies, both real and perceived. Her siblings, potential rivals to the throne, met untimely ends under her watch. While history paints her as a ruthless queen, it's crucial to remember the context of her time. Ancient rulers often resorted to brutal tactics to maintain order and secure their reign. Cleopatra was no exception. Her actions, while considered cruel by modern standards, were likely seen as necessary for survival in the brutal world of ancient politics. Section 5. The final enigma, death's embrace. The circumstances surrounding Cleopatra's death are as shrouded in mystery as her life. Her reign was marked by political intrigue, romance, and a relentless quest for power. Following Caesar's assassination, she formed a strategic alliance with Mark Antony, one of Caesar's most trusted generals. Their union was not just a political maneuver, but also a passionate love affair that captivated the ancient world. Together they ruled over Egypt and challenged the growing power of Octavian, Caesar's heir. Their combined forces sought to reshape the political landscape of the ancient Mediterranean. Their love affair became legendary, but their ambition ultimately led to their downfall. The bond they shared was as much about power as it was about love, intertwining their fates inextricably. Octavian's forces defeated them at the Battle of Actium in 31 BC. This decisive battle marked the beginning of the end for Cleopatra and Antony. Facing capture and humiliation, Antony took his own life. His death was a tragic end to a life filled with ambition and conflict. Cleopatra followed suit, reportedly dying from a venomous snakebite. The image of the queen holding the asp has become an enduring symbol of her tragic end. But did she orchestrate her own death? Was it an act of defiance, a final assertion of her autonomy in the face of inevitable defeat, or was she a victim of Octavian's machinations? The truth remains elusive. Some suggest that Octavian may have had a hand in her demise, ensuring his uncontested rise to power. The mystery of Cleopatra's death continues to fascinate historians and scholars, leaving us to wonder about the true nature of her final moments. Section 6. Legend versus reality. Unmasking Cleopatra. Cleopatra, the last active ruler of the Ptolemaic kingdom of Egypt, has been a figure of fascination for centuries. Cleopatra's story is a cautionary tale of power, love, and betrayal. Her alliances and romances with powerful Roman figures like Julius Caesar and Mark Antony have been the subject of countless stories and legends. But it's also a reminder that history is rarely black and white. The narratives we inherit are often coloured by the perspectives and biases of those who recorded them. It's a tapestry woven from facts, interpretations, and often propaganda. The ancient world was rife with political intrigue, and Cleopatra's image was manipulated to serve various agendas. The image of Cleopatra as a seductive temptress, a femme fatale who brought down empires, was largely propagated by her Roman enemies. They sought to undermine her authority and diminish her accomplishments. Modern scholarship attempts to separate fact from fiction, to uncover the real Cleopatra behind the myths. Researchers delve into ancient texts, inscriptions, and artifacts to piece together a more accurate portrayal of her life and reign. She was a highly educated woman, fluent in multiple languages. Her knowledge extended beyond the typical realms of royalty, encompassing philosophy, literature, and science. She was a shrewd diplomat, a skilled negotiator. Cleopatra navigated the treacherous waters of international politics with acumen, securing her position and the stability of her kingdom. She was a patron of the arts and sciences. Under her reign, Alexandria remained a center of culture and learning, attracting scholars and artists from across the known world. To reduce her to a mere seductress is to diminish her multifaceted legacy. Cleopatra was a complex and capable leader whose influence extended far beyond her romantic liaisons. Her story is one of resilience, intelligence, and enduring impact. Section 7. The enduring allure of a controversial queen. Despite the passage of millennia, Cleopatra's story continues to fascinate us. Why does her legend endure? Perhaps it's the inherent drama of her life, the rise and fall of an empire, the complexities of love and ambition. Or maybe it's the enigma of Cleopatra herself, a woman who defied expectations, who challenged the patriarchal norms of her time. She remains a subject of endless fascination, a historical figure whose story is constantly being reinterpreted and reimagined. Section 8. Cleopatra's legacy, a tapestry of power and tragedy. Cleopatra's reign marked the end of an era. With her death, Egypt fell under Roman rule, its ancient civilization subsumed by a new world power. But Cleopatra's legacy transcended her political demise. She became a symbol of female power, a reminder that women could rule with as much intelligence, cunning, and determination as any man. Her story served as a source of inspiration for artists, writers, and filmmakers throughout history, ensuring that her legend would live on long after her death. Section 9. Beyond the Nile, Cleopatra's global impact. Cleopatra's influence extended far beyond the borders of ancient Egypt. Her alliances with Julius Caesar and Mark Antony had a profound impact on the course of Roman history, contributing to the rise of the Roman Empire. Her story became intertwined with the narratives of these powerful men, shaping the way future generations would view them. Even today, her name is synonymous with exotic beauty, political intrigue, and the enduring allure of ancient Egypt. Section 10. Conclusion: Cleopatra's timeless reign. Cleopatra's story is a complex and often contradictory one. She was a ruthless ruler, a skilled diplomat, a loving mother, and a cunning strategist. She navigated the treacherous waters of ancient politics, securing her power and protecting her kingdom. While her reign ultimately ended in tragedy, her legacy continues to captivate us. Cleopatra remains a timeless icon, a symbol of female power and ambition, and a reminder that history is often a matter of perspective. Her story, shrouded in mystery and intrigue, continues to inspire and fascinate us, ensuring that Cleopatra's reign in the hearts and minds of humanity will never truly end.